what's up, and welcome to my corner of the internet. Hey, before we start the video, can you please subscribe? I have a goal of getting 1,000 subscribers, and much would be appreciated. And I want to keep making videos. Thank you. So boom, this was totally unexpected, but I think I'm a JoJo's fan now.
貴様は今生死を俺に掴まれているこんな時に笑みを恐怖のあまり気でも違ったか
It's not very often I find myself super excited and enthralled in an anime, and it happened. It really happened. It's been a while. Like, I'm into certain animes, but when it really like influences me to the point where it starts to influence my art, I start to delve more into the story, the author, more of the history of the anime. It's been a while since I've really got a little bit obsessed with an anime, and there's a lot of good anime. It doesn't mean that any anime is less than because I'm not so into it, but it's been a long time since I've been obsessed, and JoJo's has awakened that for me. Ever since I finished Stardust Crusaders, I have been loving Diamond is Unbreakable, and I literally have skipped all the way to Jolene, and I'm trying not to skip because I totally want to read about Giorno, but dude, I am obsessed with JoJo's right now, and man, I'm so excited to make this video. So I've previously mentioned in other videos my criteria for an anime that I'm most likely gonna like and watch, and that is good storytelling, cool characters, and good art. As long as I have those three things, I can pretty much watch anything, no matter the genre. Though, when I was younger, it was more specific. I had to have a good, cool fight and samurai swords, but now it's just those three things. Regardless, JoJo's is now one of my recent obsessions, and I can't get enough of it. And I ignored JoJo's for the most part. When it was like super popular and it was getting on Netflix and all these other publications and streaming, I ignored it, and I ignored all the jokes, the other inside jokes. I didn't know what they were talking about. And when it was like popular on Twitter, I totally ignored everything. But now I get it, and I'm so in love with JoJo's. It's insane, and man, the mangaka for JoJo's is a freaking genius. Written by Hirohiko Araki, and I just found out that we share the same birthday, so yeah, regardless, JoJo's is amazing. I love how bizarre and weird this anime is. I enjoy the adventure. I enjoy the story. A lot of people have different opinions on the different arcs and how the story gets better or stuff like that. I do think Stardust Crusaders was a little long, but here's the thing. Anime, as I've previously mentioned, now that I'm getting older, I enjoy anime that decides to just be an anime. I enjoy anime that decides to be bizarre, that decides to be fun, that decides to have a good time. I like that JoJo's likes to mix in the serious and the hysterical and the bizarre and the weird ideas that come about in the story. I really enjoy that because that aspect of modern media where everything is just a joke and it's a good time and we're just being hilarious, that's lost. Everything wants to be so serious, and JoJo's is a breath of fresh air. For me, the show got to me where it could easily make a joke one episode and I could feel super serious and maybe want to cry, or maybe feel how important certain things were and the desperation within the show. I like how it tethered those lines between a joke and quite possibly we're gonna lose this character. And one thing I really love about JoJo's, they're not afraid to kill off a character. And there's this video idea that's in my head that the genre of adventure is not really used as an adventure. Like JoJo's, from the beginning is not the same towards the end. In JoJo's, the story changes. We're not going in a circle, which a lot of animes like to do, and even though they go to like 3 different scenes, it's considered an adventure. I don't think that could be considered an adventure, because adventures are supposed to have change. They're supposed to have conflict. They're supposed to have a story that's not the same as the beginning and the end. And I like that about JoJo's. I like that characters die. I like that people get injured. I like that weird things happen. And that's where the story really showcases its magnificence and its ability to be weird, to be funny, to be able to be serious. And I love the introduction of the power system and how it grows and how the story keeps going from each character to another character, and it passes the baton, and a lot of stuff is really great. Like, I am so in love with JoJo's.
どうしたバニラアイス来なよ貴様なんぞに地獄でやってろ
What I enjoy more about JoJo's, as someone who is an artist and I work in illustration and painting and stuff like that, when you look at some of the inspiration for the character design, the fashion design, the author of this story is incredible. Like, it's making me actually want to look into fashion design. It wants me to use so many different inspirations and to bring them into one thing. Like, this story is filled with so many pop culture references. Like, I still can't get over one of the characters being called Vanilla Ice, and in the dubbing it's totally like visible, but then in like the subbing it's like totally different. Like, I think that's hilarious. And then I love some of the inspiration for the story. Like, the Pillar Man theme is incredible, bro. Like, I can listen to that for hours. Like, that is a whole vibe. Like, I understand when that meme was big and when it was mentioned everywhere. I'm totally into it. And then, oh my God, Rip Abdul. Oh my God, Iggy. Like, oh my, the story. Like, it means something. It's fun, it's interesting, it's adventurous, and I love how it tells a story. And I can't help but laugh at how in Stardust Crusaders, someone could be going through a near-death experience literally just like across the street, and the other characters will have no idea what's going on. I also love Phantom Blood, because Phantom Blood was just the setup for the story, and I love how Dio got what he deserved later on. Like, that is satisfaction. Like, that is chef's kiss. Like, that is magnificent how he got dealt with later on.
しかしてめえの場合全然かわいそうとは思わん時は動き始めた
With the announcement of Jolene's story on the horizon, I can't help but love this show, and I am totally obsessed. I am a JoJo fan now. Like, I cannot not be a JoJo's fan. The story, the fashion design, its collaborations, and how its illustrations are so beautiful and magnificent, with all of its references to fashion design and pop culture. Like, this is going into my top 10. Like, I have to rearrange my top 10 because JoJo's is an incredible story, and I'm glad I caught on when I caught on, because I'm gonna read and watch so much, and I'm so excited to be caught up, or at least get to a point where I'm waiting for each anime of each of the parts to come out. Like, I'm so interested to see how this story continues to unfold. Like, I've read ahead, I've seen some of the other stories that can come about, and seen where some of these illustrations are coming about. I am just a fan of the great aesthetic JoJo's has. JoJo's has a great aesthetic. The fights are interesting. A lot of the humor lands, which is very rare in a lot of animes. Like, I cannot recommend JoJo's enough. Like, I want everyone to watch JoJo's at this point. Like, I'm I'm so excited to watch at least a couple episodes every single day. I am just so inspired by it. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I have denied this for so long, and I can't believe how much of a fan I've become. And man, oh man, oh man, if you haven't seen JoJo's, I hope this is me just pushing you along. Please just watch JoJo's. Like, I am just in love. Oh my God, I love everything JoJo's at this point. Well, you just heard me rattle off all my love for JoJo's. I just want to stress how magnificent the show is, how fun it is. It's honestly a stress reliever to watch this, and I enjoy the ride. Some of the shows are toilet and stupid humor, but I enjoy it. I enjoy anime just being anime, and JoJo's is anime just being anime. Some of the weird ideas that come about in this show is freaking hilarious, and I'm definitely gonna always talk about it because JoJo's is here to stay, and it's definitely going into my top 10. Regardless, have you already watched JoJo's? Do you love JoJo's? Do you want to talk about JoJo's? Because I totally do. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know, and be easy.